Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm not gonna speak too loud on this video because I'm the only one awake. As you can probably see, it's really dark outside because it's quite early in the morning. That being said, in today's video I'm gonna talk to you about how to make passive income. But before we do get started, I wanted to add one thing. I did not make a video last week because there were workers at my house and I had really quite a bit of trouble making these videos. But because I'm not the type of person that's just gonna tell people that, oh, things happen, I'm just gonna make 7 videos per week instead of making 5 videos a week. So, now that that's out of the way, let's get started and tell you how to make passive income. So, the difference between passive income and active income is that with active income, you are trading your time for the money. So, this can be if you have a job, for instance, you have a 9 to 5 job, or you are a freelancer. Both of these require your time to make some money. It's not necessarily a bad thing, and you can also make quite a bit of money doing that. In fact, I know quite a lot of people that actually do that. However, the problem with that is that it's not really scalable, because if you're trading your time for money, you can only work certain amounts of hours in a day to make your money. So if you stop working, then you're not making any money. So that's not automated in any way, and this is the reason why you're only going to make a certain amount of money, and then you're just gonna stop there because you can't make any more, because you can't work more than 12 hours per day. Actually, you can't even work that much because you do have to sleep and eat, because if you don't do that, you'll probably die. So, passive income, on the other hand, it is detached from your time. So that means that you can make money while you sleep, while you eat, while you drink your coffee, and while you drink some beers with your friends. So what are some examples of this? This can be an app. If you make an app that's actually making you some money, then that can work. You don't have to be awake for people to use your app. If you have some real estate that you're renting out, then people are just paying you some money and you don't have to do anything in return. However, passive income isn't just a press of a button and then money just flows into your bank account. You do have to invest a lot of time and energy at the beginning to set it up. However, once it's done, as its name suggests, just a passive income stream. You do have to keep an eye open to see if everything's going well, but for the most part, it's working for you and you don't have to do very much about it. So, the massive question, how do you actually make passive income? What are the different ways? There are a lot of different ways, but I'm an online person and I believe that this is the best business to do, so I'm just going to focus on online business, but real estate is one of them. If you do have a shop, you can also do that. If you have employees, then it can become a passive income stream. But I really focus on online business on this channel and mostly affiliate marketing, but we're going to get way more into that later in this video. You see, internet is one of the best things that's ever happened that our parents didn't have, that we do have now, and that is changing the world. People are not going to their local stores anymore. All they want to do is shop online and not leave their house to just go shopping. Internet is also one of the great things, if you leverage it right, to make your business automated. You see, Instagram, for example, it wasn't possible before internet. It sold to Facebook a few years ago for $1 billion, and now it's obviously worth quite a bit more, but it sold for Facebook for $1 billion, and I believe it had 8 employees. Now, don't quote me on this, but they did have very little employees when they sold. I believe it was 8, but I could be wrong on that. Anyway, they did have very little employees. Think about it. If you have a retail store that's worth $1 billion, you know how many employees you need to make it worth $1 billion? Depending on the industry, it will vary. However, there will be a ton of employees needed. So that is why the internet is a great way to leverage passive income. So the internet has made it easier for everyone to start an online business, whether it's you, whether it's me, it's exactly the same. It's made it so much easier, and our parents didn't have this opportunity. What's great about online businesses as well is it's global. You can reach people from the other side of the world really easily on your first day of business, which you can't do if you have a retail store, because we're using that example. And anything that's not using the internet, it's going to be a lot tougher to reach people on the other side of the world, and you have to be huge. I'm talking Coca-Cola huge, McDonald's huge. You're going to have to be really, really big. So, let's talk about online business and how you can get started. The first thing is selling your own product. And there are a ton of different products, whether it's physical products or info products. It can be an ebook, a course, but basically, if it's not a physical product, usually you're selling information to people. And that's very lucrative because most of the time it's 100% profit. Apart from the ads, obviously, but it's a huge profit. If you're selling physical products, you have to make the product or drop ship the product, and that's quite a bit different. But most of the time, if you're selling digital products, it's 100% profit if you're making the product yourself. If you're not, you will have to pay somebody to do it. Some other examples of digital products can be apps, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, or it can be software as well. Quite a few people do make quite a lot of money making software. So if that's you, then it's great. Most of the time you will have to hire somebody to make the software or an app, because if you've never coded, it's really hard to get into that. Believe me, because I've been through that and it's not easy to learn how to code. However, if you do know how to code, that may be straight up your alley. So in all of these, you do have to spend time making the product. You have to spend time, whether it's writing the ebook, filming your course, or creating your course if you're not filming it, writing your ebook, recording an audiobook, a software, writing a guide. All of these things do require your time at the beginning, and most likely your first one will fail. I really want to make this clear, because a lot of people think that passive income is just a click of a button. It's not. Once you do get started in business, you'll figure out that your first products will always fail, with very rare exceptions. And the people that do, they've probably been through some other things before. So that's just how the world works. If you never start, you never fail, and then you'll never succeed. So make sure that you start, you give it everything that you do have, and then you'll fail. But then if you start again and again and again, you'll make it. You just have to get up more times than you fall. So the other thing that you can do is you can sell physical products. So that can be through Amazon FBA. It can be through print on demand. If you're doing print on demand, it's really passive. You don't have to do very much at all once you've created the products, because once somebody orders your product, it just gets fulfilled and sent to somebody else. If you're doing Amazon FBA, you do have to order a bunch of products, get Amazon to have them, and then they'll ship them out. If you have quite a bit of products, then it's quite good, because it is passive at this point. You can also make money through affiliate marketing, and affiliate marketing is one of my favorite ones, if not my favorite one. That's the one I focus on mostly on this channel, apart from just making money online. But this is the one I focus on the most, because this is the most passive income that you could ever find. Now, yes, you have to build an audience, just like I'm doing right now. I'm making a ton of videos. If you're doing blogs and stuff, that works as well. I'm not going to get too much into that because I have a bunch of other videos on how to do affiliate marketing, and I'll have some more coming out. So if you want to check these out, make sure that you do subscribe. However, affiliate marketing is when you promote other people's products. So that can be a physical product or an info product or anything. It can be an app, it can be so many different things. It can be basically anything that mostly big companies make. It can be a course as well. With this, what happens is you sell a product and you get a commission from it. So if it's something that people pay monthly for, you'll get a monthly commission from whoever you sold that to, and that's quite a good thing because once you have that person and that person doesn't leave, then you can get some other people in and make more and more money. On some other products that are quite expensive, you do get a quite big commission. Again, it really depends on what you're selling, but again, I'm not going to get too much into that. What's great about this is you don't have any customer support. If you're selling your own product, you'll always have to have some customer support. A lot of business owners hire somebody to do that. They hire VAs to take care of the customer support because they take quite a lot of your time once you really get going. But in affiliate marketing, there's nothing that you do like that. You just recommend the product to someone. If they buy it, it's great, you get a commission, and it just ends there. And then you just make passive income because if you're making videos or blog posts, people can see this month from now, years from now, and they can still buy your product if the company hasn't gone down under. But most of the time it won't because a lot of these companies are quite big and they know what they're doing. So to briefly talk about how you could make affiliate marketing, because that's what I know about the most, is you get into a product that you really want to promote, that you really enjoy, that you use yourself. That's a very important part that I always talk about in my videos. You do want to promote something that you actually like or enjoy or use, because if you don't, it starts to get a bit scammy and it's going to hurt your brand. So you have that product and you go to their affiliate program. How do you do that? Just type the brand or that product on Google and then type affiliate program. You sign up, most of the time it's free, and then all you have to do is have people click through your link. Again, don't get spammy about that. Make some real content, whether it's blogging, Instagram, YouTube, just like I'm doing now, even though I'm not selling you anything. But this is what the basics of affiliate marketing are. And with that being said, make sure that you do subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, leave me a comment on what you think about passive income, and I'll see you in the next video, which by the way is tomorrow, just like every single day. So I'll talk to you then. Bye.